guys.
Welcome to the PS5 unboxing and impressions video. Joe?
Yes.
Alex? The PP fit? Bad PP fit. No. Bad Target.
You missed the targets on this
They
side.
showed up here too late. This is too late, my friends. This was supposed to come
on the Wednesday,
on
the 18th.
On the 12th. Whatever. Get that aerial shot, boy.
Of me. I can't touch it. I am Jubilee, the male version of Jubilee.
Oh.
I have dishwashing gloves and a raincoat.
Joe.
Yes. You want to touch it?
You may touch the PP fit.
Wait, somebody clipped that.
Now, Alex touched the egg bolt. Help me lift it out.
Let's do it.
All I'm asking you to do is help me lift it out.
Oh, now the box is tainted.
You're tainted. Gonna take that box.
Ooh, watch out. Watch the whiskey.
Wow. Play like never before. Lightning speed.
So, what was Xbox's tagline?
We don't have any games yet.
We got the Game Pass.
The world's most powerful console. Play your dreams or something.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
can't
Nobody
play.
even
You
freaking
can't play
remembers.
games, so you
Right.
have to play your dreams.
Play your dreams. Your dreams are. We
If
ain't
you
got
can
no
dream
games.
it, you can achieve
Play your
it.
dreams. Okay. The PS5. Joe, what's the PS5 tagline?
Play like never before. 8K, Alex.
That's a
Play
lot of Ks.
like
that says
never
4K
before.
though.
8K, 4K.
Play has no limits.
Fucking 12K right here.
No limits to the play.
12?
That's 12K.
All right, let us do this thing.
Ubisoft.
4K, 120 HDR. All these things better be correct. I don't know about this.
That's bullshit.
I don't know about this.
There's a real.
What
If you zoom in
content do
a
we have?
lot, it just says up to. No, closer.
All
It's
right.
real small. It says up
Closer.
to. It's those fucking up tos.
Here we go. Let's see.
Now, they promised me a gigantic thing, and I'm hoping it. Do you think that's actual size?
Yes.
Really?
I'll hold you lift.
Ah!
Y'all like all the extra sound effects? That's what you get here on the Angry Joe Show.
Should have just delivered it like this.
She's throwing it off. She's
Don't
coming
slap it.
after
I was not slapping it. AJ is the one slapping it. He's slapping the PP feet.
Ooh.
He didn't notice. What? They have wine glasses in here? Where are the wine glasses?
It does say wine glasses.
It comes with wine glasses. Don't break it. Show me them wine glasses.
Oh, you a big fan of wine, Joe?
I love wine. Red wine.
Red wine?
Red wine. Okay, guys, focus.
What's
It's
wrong with
PP.
that?
It's PP
Nothing.
time.
But you don't know Ubi 40?
Shut your mouth.
Oh,
PP
God.
time. Ready? Oh, I thought the whole thing was gonna lift off. It's not. What in the hell?
What?
Okay. Not quite as. What the fuck?
The
Not quite as
presentation isn't
elegant
there.
as the
Yeah,
egg
I was
book.
about to say.
The egg book.
Had a nice presentation.
I gotta just get my fingers up in here.
Yeah, those sounds don't help at all.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Oh. Okay. Hold on 1 second.
All
We're
right.
gonna need to lift.
I'll hold
no,
this.
we're lift.
Lift? Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll pull.
Okay, got it.
Oh, okay, hold on. It's too. You're. I'm just making it more dramatic. Ready? Go.
Don't get sucked in.
We got the eggshells.
Yucky.
Yucky.
Is it yucky?
Yeah.
The presentation
The
for
presentation.
the unboxing is
Where
a
is
little
the
bit
egg book?
right there.
Let me show you the egg book.
That looked like a display already.
So
In the egg book.
Yeah, that looks like a display right there.
Yeah, but so Microsoft made the box sexy, and Sony made the console
Comes
sexy.
with a beard
It's true.
simulator.
You're not gonna have the box on display, which you're right. So
All right. Anyways, presentation. It's all about presentation. Okay. Okay. Stand her up.
wait,
You
is
ready,
that the
Joe?
right?
This is the sexiest
Is it right?
part. You ready?
Which side's up?
That side's up.
No, start here.
No,
Okay,
you just
ready?
wrapped it up again.
Just
You wrapped it
okay.
up.
You'd get that side, and I
Okay,
get
well,
this side.
it's not gonna. Okay.
Okay, ready? And
Yes.
go.
Them curves.
Ooh, baby, yes.
That's a sexy router right
Show me
there.
that.
That's
Show
a
it all to me.
Fucking Netgear.
Show it all
from the
to
future.
me. Ooh. She's
You
so
get Wi-Fi down the block with this
she's
shit.
she's so slick.
Look at this. Like,
Wait,
them
shit.
curves.
Like, you got a little bit of ribbed for
all
your
them
pleasure.
curves and me with no brakes.
All them curves and Joe with no brakes.
You like that one?
No.
he
All right,
didn't
Joe,
like
lift,
it.
lift her up.
Uh,
Help her out a little bit.
boop.
Wow. There she is. In all her glory. And we got the disc drive. Show me your discs. Show me your discs.
Yes, I can't wait for that one.
All right, Joe. Let's see her backside. Turn around for us,
Y'all
baby.
ready? Look at that.
Turn around.
Man, she's like a Pixar mom. Look at that. It's like a dump truck.
Right? That bass though. She bottom heavy.
Yeah. Look at that.
Baby
Can
got
you make
back.
sure a battery is charging downstairs? I think I only have 4 minutes of battery left.
We did.
Yeah, we have the other one charging right now.
Okay. All right, so that's what you get in the box. The main tower. Flip her around. God damn, she's big. I did not think that she would be so tall.
Want to bring the other one?
That's a huge console. She's tall.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I got the other one right here. Damn. Look at that clearance. Somebody been lifting some weights.
Oh, PlayStation 5 squats.
Wow. Okay.
So I do like. It looks very. This is eye candy right here. You see that on the shelf? I was like, that's pretty nice.
So
This is eye candy.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is futuristic. Well, let's not get into the review yet.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, I got
yeah.
more
I'm like,
components.
There's one of them that looks like it's
I
gonna
got
fit in
more
my living room, and the other one is just like I don't know.
I got more components, gentlemen.
Ooh.
Oh
More
shit!
stuff.
You got more shit.
I got more. Individual compartments. In compartment middle, we have the power plug. Welcome to the club, Xbox Series X, because the PlayStation has always had this.
Yeah,
Not no
the
big ass
power
power brick. Well, the Xbox has now finally joined the PS4, or the PS5 and 4, the PP5. Don't know why they went with a beige zip tie.
Gross.
It's gross. In fact, 0 out of 10.
Because
for
it's
beige.
trash. They
Needs
know
to
what
be
you can
blue.
do with it.
Blue. Excuse me. I'm just kidding.
Blue.
Nitpick. Triggered. Okay. What else do we have here? Well, we've got the quick start guide. And this quick start guide, my God. And the actual manual. Oh, yeah. Sony going after those. The nostalgia. Sony going after the older crowd, huh? Sony like the older.
We trying to shove that back in.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
You can take that
You can't even see it.
to the bathroom. OG. For the
What?
OG gamers, an actual quick start manual instead of saying,
Look at the app. Look it up your damn self.
no. Here they say, here's a full guide. Oh, another one.
Ooh,
What
what
is
language
this?
is that one?
A safety guide.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, fuck safety.
She getting dangerous. She getting dangerous. You probably, that's her safe words in here. Okay. Just in case y'all getting a little too rowdy. She's got some safe words. You could find that in here. Okay. What else? What else? Well, there's a compartment here. Is this our camera?
Controller, maybe?
Is this the new PSVR? What is this?
No way. What is that?
No
Looks
way.
like a
What is this?
Looks like a speaker.
Let's see. We got a Xbox. We got an Xbox Series S in here.
Oh, is that the stand?
Is it?
And we got the HDMI. Let's check it out. Definitely looks like the stand. Ooh.
Oh, next time we play Army Men, that's the Enterprise.
That's her undercarriage. That right there. That's the panties, I guess. I don't know what that is. It's like the undercarriage. It's got, I don't know what this piece is. But you
That's
got
where you
this
put your
piece.
controller.
When you lay it on its side.
Shit. I don't
Just
know.
by first glance, you don't know. You don't know.
Just
So,
whoop the cushion.
Joe, you might want to read the user
Nah,
manual.
man. Fuck that noise.
Joe, I don't want you slamming her onto anything.
All right. This is not supposed to be here, so I'll break that
Stop
off.
that. We've got
Yeah, that's just for the horizontal or vertical.
this little compartment. There is something. I didn't think there'd be something in that little compartment there. Look at that right there. USB-C
So you guys, if you want
controller
to stand her up.
charger. And the controller itself. Ladies and gentlemen, to go along with a sexy new design, we have a sexy new controller design. Here she is. Ooh,
There, it's on the base.
yeah. That's ooh. These clicks. Guys, the shoulder button clicks are different from the trigger clicks. They are so satisfying. Actually, even better than the Xbox. I'm not joking. Those clicks, just by tactile feel.
I do love me an Xbox controller,
Ooh,
though.
and then, I love the Xbox controller. And
Xbox.
then you've
I
got this
honestly
nice
love-
little effect here. This like clear crystal type effect. Little crystals. Joe, go ahead and see what I'm talking about yourself.
Boo doo 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 doo.
Tap them shoulder buttons, huh?
Oh, you shouldn't have handed that to him. He got your other one really dirty yesterday.
I did not. Look.
Look, open that one up.
Ah,
It's
we're
not
out.
me. Well, we have the other one charging.
Did we just lose camera signal?
Because I'm too electrifying. Well, I'm looking at this one because it's like black already.
Woo!
Yeah,
Woo!
it's dirty because
Woo! It was not me.
you were the only one handling it.
Bullshit.
Everybody get back on task.
Yes.
All right. Did you notice that the texture on the back of the controller is a large collection of PlayStation symbols?
Good luck trying to focus on that.
I can do it if I put my mind to it.
What if you put your back into it?
Ain't no ice cubes around here.
What? You're lying.
That's what I said.
not
I
lying.
don't see it. I don't see it.
You guys can't see that?
I don't.
All the texture is a bunch of little PlayStation buttons.
Yes.
No, it's not.
That's what I said. No, it's not.
I can see squares and X's and circles. And
You're a liar.
okay.
Chad, is he a liar?
He
Can I
really
get a
isn't.
magnifying
It's true.
glass? I can't see
Apparently
it.
it is. I can't see it either.
There's no way with my eyes. I wish I had a magnifying glass.
You have a cell phone with a zoom
Unfortunate,
function.
I do. Let's try.
No, I don't. I I don't.
Stay
We're
on
like
task.
zooming in.
And you got me doing this. You're trolling me right now.
That's
what I'm
It's
saying.
not-
I'm still looking
no,
over here on
that's
this
not
side.
right. It's a
If
lie.
I was
I
like,
don't
it's a bunch of
see
little
it.
wieners, then yes, I'd be trolling you. But
I don't see it. I honestly
Come
don't.
over here, Alex. Look at
Well,
it
he has
on
the same
6
controller.
times.
I can
over
see it
here.
from this distance.
No, this is not true.
PS5
I'm going to use an
or like
assist.
any buttons or X's.
It doesn't say PS5. There's X's and squares and triangles and circles. That's what all the little texture things are.
They're not X's.
It's a
You're
giant,
wrong.
It's a
'cause
giant conspiracy.
It's you are. You messed that one up. It's not. Okay, you talking.
Motherfucker!
You're talking to zero.
He's
Zero.
right,
Zero
Joe.
has his laptop or his.
Joe.
Oh, he can't see
Let
either.
me see. Let
Joe,
me see.
he's right. But you know what? He just looked up some marketing.
I
and
can
he's
see it with
saying-
my eyes.
No, you. Well, then you're Spider-Man.
Fuck you. I'm going home. I saw it. I saw
You
it.
saw it, Joe?
I saw it. I'm going home. Fuck it. Fuck you guys.
It's so subtle, though.
I didn't notice it until someone pointed it out.
That was such a cool
How
Easter egg. Worth
see
it.
it.
Okay,
Worth the
yeah,
derail.
you really have to fucking. I use my
Worth the
camera
Yeah,
too.
it's real small.
Nasty
Yeah.
nails. Sorry. I'll clean them. All right.
All right,
Anyways.
all right, whatever.
Getting back to our unboxing and impressions. So here is the PS5 controller, which, by the way, they have these little ridges and stuff. We wanted to verify, and now me and OtherJoe have verified
I saw
that
it.
it
I
is
saw
in
it.
fact
Yes.
true. You know, sometimes you just got to ask questions. That's all. But I will tell you, this controller feels fantastic, guys. Here is the previous DualShock controller. If I were to hold the old DualShock, right, and then is that the case for this as well?
I don't think
No,
so.
there's
And
no
then
way.
if you
No.
look and
There's
then
no,
hold this one,
it's slick.
I actually prefer this.
I like this.
I actually do like it because
grip.
I feel like PlayStation is following suit with the Xbox controllers. Little by little, they're morphing into
Can
the
I get an
Xbox.
Xbox controller?
Yeah, they're right here.
No, Joe, give me yours.
What? Oh, the. Ugh. Ugh.
Friggin' blue.
Best color.
You're right. They are contorting and
They're morphing.
kind of morphing a little bit more
Soon.
into the heavyweight champion of the world. Now, I can't tell you right now which one is better. I want at least some usages. Oh, what the? Oh, no.
Fat
I
D-pad.
was about to
This
say that the
D-pad.
D-pad is way better on the Xbox.
Oh, no,
yeah,
guys.
I don't like. It feels so much better. I like
Oh,
that one. The
yes.
satisfaction on that is way better.
Wow. Guys, the D-pad is a huge disappointment. It is so squishy and soft.
You want a
That is
squishy
just,
soft D?
That is just pure soft. Here on the
No
Xbox,
one wants that soft D.
it is just rock hard. It is
Fuck
solid.
yeah! You looking for that rock hard?
It
Go
is
to
clicky. You can even get in the little crevices.
fucking clickers.
Guys, wow, what a disappointment. Okay, but other than that, the actual button presses themselves are... yeah, the button presses themselves are relatively okay. I'd say 1 point lower than maybe the Xbox, but this is a full 3 to 4 points lower than the Xbox. Wow. Like, I have no feedback right now. You know, I can't. Okay, that's interesting. So fighters are going to be slightly easier on the Xbox for noobs and
But that's not what the
learners.
box says.
Well, too bad, Joe. And so you have this area, which obviously in the previous controller, which Joe is now, never forget it.
There's a previous one right there.
You got the, here's how you turn it on. You see the lights. I do love the light. I think that the, in terms of design, is sexier and a little more modern looking than the Xbox, though it's hard to beat tried and true. But the fact that you have this illumination there is always a plus. Now, one thing about Sony that Xbox is still running them
Assholes.
batteries.
Fuck batteries.
And as we showed you previously, I now have to buy new battery ports and shit like that. With this, all you're doing is you're just recharging until it's kaput, right?
And it also has that built-in microphone like they had previously.
Correct.
It sounds cool whenever you're playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you're like, whoosh, whoosh, cool sound effects.
Yeah.
Xbox doesn't have that.
Correct. Okay, well, they do have a port here where then you can then plug in.
Yeah, but this one you
it's
can just
still
play it
backwards
and you hear it.
compatible with some of the previous, at least this port here.
Where's the manual?
Oh, mister, I don't need a manual.
I
now
don't need a
needs a
sticking
manual.
manual. It's like this.
Obviously, this is going to hold up that side.
That's what I said. Bam, done. Just like that, shit's done.
Joe, I don't think that's how it goes.
Exactly, you don't think. I don't know where it goes. Look, it says right here. She
It's
goes,
kind of awkward on
It clips on the
side.
back?
It
Or the
clips in the
front?
back.
Both of
This
these.
goes in the back. Wait, did you move this?
Okay, so here you go. That's the way the PS5 looks like on its side from all angles. It really kind of, to me, looks like a modern building. You know, like an architect was kind of smelling his
What
own
is a
farts,
building for ants?
and he thought that, yes, it's a building for ants.
Yeah.
It
I
looks,
like it
you know,
better
little
standing
reminds
up.
me a little bit of a reverse
Let's
Oreo.
stand it
You
up.
got the filling on the outside. But quite clearly, I think personally, it's meant to be.
I see them.
What did you do?
No, I was just saying I see the X's and the squares and
The
shit.
textures
Sure.
on the inside
The
too.
textures on the inside.
Okay.
Just making sure. There, that's clipped on.
Okay, but I think clearly it's meant to be stood up, you know, vertically.
Yeah, you want it erect.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it looks great in that position. The only problem is it is so large that it may take some time
Getting used to.
getting
Not
used
touching
to
it.
and
Not
finding
touching
space. So okay, let's go ahead and go to our ratings. Well, no, first let me give you a little bit
Yeah.
of some stats here, as we did for the Xbox
It's just
before
those
it.
three up
Yeah,
top.
tech specs. The PS5, y'all, has came out November 12th. You're looking at an 8-core processor at 3.5 gigahertz with an AMD Zen 2. You're looking at 10.3 teraflops.
Ooh.
Okay, and that is in comparison to
12.
Xbox's.
12.
Correct, Joe. You remember 12
flops.
teraflops on the Xbox side. So if you believe Xbox is marketing, this console is less powerful than the, Xbox Series X. The RAM is essentially the same at
It's on
16
par,
gigabytes GDDR6, but it actually utilizes its RAM in a slightly different way and how it utilizes it. And many people would say that the way it utilizes its RAM is superior. Obviously it's debatable, according to the game and the developers and how they take advantage of the console. But one thing that's not debatable is the fact that the PS5 has less storage. Mm-hmm. You're only looking at 825 gigabytes, but that is actually before you take the apps and the operating system into account. It's something around 660 something gigabytes, 665, 7, something like that.
It's supposed to be
Yeah.
a faster drive. Than
Well, the Xbox had like 800 or something.
Correct.
After.
But you are right. This is proprietary sort of technology. I'm not sure if it's proprietary.
No, it's just a different type of
Yeah, it's
SSD.
just a different type of processing speed where I believe you're getting a little bit more speed out of that hard drive than the Xbox. However, it doesn't have the multiple game state quick resume that the Xbox has. So it's got a lot of plus and minuses that it makes it kind of difficult to compare the two consoles and kind of puts them on par.
They're pretty close.
They are close. It's probably right now it's a little harder to get the external hard drives for the PS5
Oh,
because
for
there's
sure.
really no way to do that easily. If you'll flip this console around.
Yep.
Yeah, you can buy third-party ones, but they're very expensive.
Okay, and now if you remember, the Xbox had an easy access port to where you're easily able to, swap in more storage, pull storage out, get a second one, swap that in, especially if you're going to be playing a lot of Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty is going to be looking at, 128, 150, 180,
Plus first day
250.
patches.
It was 250.
250, something
If you
like
wanted
that.
the highest
We
setting.
recently had to update
So,
our Warzone.
It's in my opinion that the Xbox is, easier and more friendly in that way. However, the PS5 is going to be a little bit more technically advanced and probably expensive when it comes down to it. One thing I want to point out, when we did our PS4 unboxing, I actually broke the PS4.
You did.
And so we're going to
That's
check
it right there.
We're going to check it right here.
Oh, well, this one's engraved. That one's different, so
Yeah.
it's still good. You pop this out.
So, if you remember in the video, I slammed a game against this and I popped the P out, but then I spent some time repairing the P. So the P fell out. This actually, if you mess with it too much, it will fall out. And then it ended up
you
that
play
I
with
only
it too
had
much,
a
it falls
Station 4. I had didn't have a PlayStation. I
His
had
P fell
I had
off,
a
guys.
Station 4 until I was able to repair that. Now I'm wondering if this new P will fall out.
Nope, it will not because there's
Can-
no
can
P
the
in
new
there.
P fall off?
It's a P hole.
It's a
No.
P hole.
Oh shit! They upgraded to a P hole, ladies and gentlemen. It is a P hole, so that will never be happening again. That is worth the upgrade alone, right there. I'm just playing. Obviously, I'm just screwing with you guys. Having a little bit of fun. Okay, so let's go to our ratings then.
Well, did you want to do the
Oh,
ratings?
yeah,
Games.
Yeah,
So
the
that was the
games,
tech specs,
Lebowski, the games.
So, as we know, the launch lineup. Well, we could talk about the launch lineup
Okay, that's fine. We can go to the
afterwards
ratings.
because
Okay.
we went with aesthetics. We went with what did we do in terms of power, and then we did launch lineup. I believe the three metrics. So let's go with aesthetics. Aesthetics? Who wants to start?
Me.
Go ahead.
For the way this looks, it looks very futuristic. It's like, oh shit, now we're going to the 21st century. This looks very nice and sleek. I like it as opposed to the box. The box, yes, though
The
it has
presentation.
the specs are better on the Xbox. This looks like eye candy right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably give this for the.
What did you
console-
give the Xbox?
I think like I gave it like a 2.
2. Yeah, you gave it a 2 out of
2,
5.
yeah.
2 stars out of 5.
For just the console alone, I want to give it a 5. It looks very nice and sleek. And they even went with the little details that no one is ever going to see on the inside.
Right, the glow.
The
Remember,
glow?
this one glows.
Yeah.
The Xbox.
This one glows, and if
Does
you look in
not
there, you
glow
do
up top.
see the squares.
Yes,
and
you see the
those.
squares.
But for the controller,
Bold new direction.
yeah, I still like the Xbox controllers. This
Do you?
does, yeah, the directional pad doesn't feel as good as the other one.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to kind of mimic.
Okay,
the
I didn't
Xbox.
expect you to throw in the controller. I was kind of
Well, you
just
said for
doing
the-
that. But you're right,
Well,
Joe.
this is for
I
the whole
understand.
thing.
But so did you factor in the controller in the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Okay, so all in all, like 4 or 5 for this, but it kind of lacks on the controller issue for me.
But see, it's aesthetics.
Just based
We're not
on
talking
look.
about function. We're not talking about power. We're talking about just look.
5.
5.
Yeah, I
Gotcha.
said. Yeah,
Perfect.
I said that. It's like
Perfect. Yeah, I just wanted
the
to clear that
Xbox
up.
was more powerful and stuff like that, but like the way it looks, 5.
Okay, Alex.
I think this is the looker between the two.
Yeah.
I think it is definitely prettier. Now, this is a giant white Netgear router, and
Yes.
this doesn't fit in my living room at all. That, on the other hand, would fit in almost anyone's living room because it is generic. It is a big black. It's a black box. But this definitely wins as far as the aesthetic goes. I think I gave the Xbox like a 3 because it's not the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I mean, it looks better. You know, it's like a giant Doom box. It looks better than like GameCube and some of the other things that have come out before it. Man, do I want to give this a 5? Maybe.
Choice is yours. Don't let me influence you.
Well, yeah, that's true. Aesthetically,
yeah, like I said, the only thing that
it's
knocked me down
pretty.
was the
It is real
control,
pretty.
But
So, yeah.
Okay,
5.
5. I would like to also give it a 5.
Boy.
However, I did not realize that it was that large. Like, that large and in charge. If you have a smaller play area, if you have a smaller entertainment center, if you don't have essentially room to stand it on its stand, and your television is a little bit too, far down to where it's going to be blocking and impeding the view of the television, you're going to either need to put it on the carpet or on the floor, or
I'll
you
put it
need to
behind
set
it,
it
'cause
on
I
its
have,
side.
like, a PC
It's not
next to it.
quite as beautiful on its side as it is standing, but that's the same case for the Eggbook.
Yes.
So I think that can I dock it enough? I really want to give it that extra push because of the controller. The fact that they went so bold, redesigned the controller, and upgraded from their DualShock, I think will give it that push. I wanted to dock a star because it's unwieldy. It's too tall. I don't know. I can find a spot for it, in my house. I've got multiple areas in the house that I can put it in, but I don't know if that's going to be the case across all households. And so that's where I was looking at
'cause honestly, I feel
docking
like,
at a point.
unfortunately, you're gonna have to put this behind your TV.
It does stand out, but you know what? It's aesthetics, right? And so, does it attract your eyes? Yes. Is it a
Yes.
conversation starter? Yes. Does it look like a Wi-Fi router? Yes. Does it is an air purifier? Yes. But I do think I'm agreeing. 5 out of 5 stars on aesthetic.
Yeah, this is just for looks, people complaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just for
All right.
looks.
So now we're moving on to power and performance. What do you think on power and performance?
Power
It's-
performance. I really don't understand why they didn't go
Power
with the
performance
1 terabyte.
function.
Why?
What's that?
Faster.
did they-
It's faster.
Just because it's
That's
fast?
why. I mean, I'm just saying what they said is in order to make it fit the price point they wanted to go with and
They had to
hit
go
the
with that
SSD
600 though.
speed.
Are you questioning why the Xbox is faster?
No.
That's
I was like,
storage.
why didn't they
Oh,
go
storage.
for 1 terabyte? I was
Okay.
like, they knew Xbox was gonna be
Their
having 1
storage
terabyte.
is faster.
But this one's gonna be like what 600 after.
Mm-hmm.
This one's 800.
660, yeah.
So with the specs,
Do you want,
this-
Joe, faster load times? Do you want faster boot up? Or do you want space for one more Call of Duty game?
Well, I'm not
Half
really
a Call of
playing a
Duty
lot
game.
of Call of Duty game, but
Okay, then tell me what you want.
I want faster
Then you're
gameplay.
okay then. Then you
Loading times.
Okay. No, that would be this one, Joe.
This
This
it
one,
has it on
Joe.
the box.
This one, Joe.
has it on the box.
All right, but it's a little confusing because yes, this one has the the instant resume feature, which is similar on the PS5, but this one can do
Similar?
multiple games. This one, I'm just talking in load time purely, Joe. So load time and SSD is actually faster on the PS5. So take that into account. It's 2 teraflops slower, okay? 2
It is.
teraflops.
1.7.
Yeah.
But what are you thinking?
You're unsure? I can go.
I'm unsure because
Okay.
honestly,
Go,
like
Alex.
we would have to play something
So
back
again,
to back, same game,
Yeah.
and I would have to see it.
just like the Xbox Series X, this is an insane amount of hardware that you get for the price. The 8-core processor, 16 gigs of RAM, the video card, the SSD. This is a great deal. And so I think both of these are 5 out of 5. I think they're absolutely, they're on par with each other. This one's just a little bit bigger as far as the GPU. I think it has the edge in the processor, just a touch. This one has the faster drive. And so I think that they're not, you're never going to notice a difference between the two
That's
things.
what it- yeah.
Price per performance, I think these are the best consoles we have ever seen. 5.
Okay. Wow, but you gave the Xbox a 5.
I did. I think they're both 5 out of 5. I think they're
Okay.
both incredible.
That's fair enough. Joe?
Again, like I said, I'm not sure which one actually. We have to test them out, but they're both great, in my opinion.
Okay, so
Give me a number.
Your star rating, if I remember right, you gave the Xbox like was it a 4 or a 5?
I think performance was 5.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, it was 5.
5. 5 again.
Okay,
Till
5
I
stars.
see.
Wow, that's 2 5s, 2 5 stars. And you know what, Joe? I think Alex kind of convinced me there. Flops is really
They both
not.
have their own little thing, but like I said,
I think the difference in 2
check it
flops is a marketing thing.
Yes.
I think that Xbox wanted to make sure that they can do their advertising campaign and say, we have the most powerful console. But that doesn't necessarily work out to mean that they have the better looking games or that they have the more powerful games. It really is all going to depend on their first party developers, their third party developers, how easy the system is to develop for. And these are basically computers at this point.
Yeah.
So I think that it is a wash in that side, and maybe towards the end of the life cycle of both the consoles, you might be picking up a little bit more on the Xbox because it has a tiny bit higher ceiling, but. It's not all about, the hardware and the tech specs. A lot of it can come from software side. And I think that with Sony's focus on the software, that might give them a little bit of edge when they're developing some of the games to take advantage of their console. But that's pure speculation. And so I'm in agreement with you. I think that both of them are pretty much on par with each other. Whereas Xbox does get to say that they're the most powerful console, I think effectively they're about the same. So I am also going to go with a 5 out of 5 star on that. So 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5 on power and performance. Now we're going to the launch lineup. So I have a list
where
here.
it's different.
This is where it means so much.
Yes.
I have the previous launch lineup here of the Xbox One. We have the current Xbox Series X launch lineup, which we went through in the last video. It was extremely weak.
Yes.
It
Shit's
was
weak.
pathetic.
Yeah.
Literally no exclusives.
Tetris.
No, kind of, but probably on the PC as well. So now let's look at the PlayStation's launch lineup of games. So it looks like PlayStation has about 8 more major titles, okay? Because obviously you can go into the store and get hundreds of indies and thousands of titles. But if we're talking about kind of trying to match things up list for list, they have about 8 more available. So you're looking at Assassin's Creed. Here we go. Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah.
Astro's Playroom. So that is an exclusive title. Of course, you don't really buy a console for the Astro's Playroom. Comes with every console, but at least it's going to give you an idea of what the new haptic feedback can do on the controllers, give you some insight onto what they're going to be doing with the physics technology and things like that. Whereas Xbox does not have an answer for that. They literally do not have a game where it's like, check this out. Here's how we're going to showcase the console.
They're just relying really on just Game Pass.
So while it is kind of a gimmick in that sense, Astro's Playroom, at least it shows some amount of effort. So you've got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Astro's Playroom, Borderlands 3, which is just a slightly upgraded version, Bug Snacks.
Bug Snack.
It's such a weird game, but I'm a weird guy, and I like the weirdness of that. And I
don't
can't
know,
wait
it's
to
just
try it out.
weird.
On launch, there's Call of Duty Cold War. Now, if you remember, Call of Duty Cold War decided to release 2 days after the Xbox. So it didn't come out on Xbox. It came out on PS4.
But there's more exclusives.
Right, it's got more exclusives on the PS4. So they were like, fuck you guys, we're waiting into the PS4.
Yeah.
So anyway, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Dead by Daylight, which was also on the available on the Xbox, Demon Souls.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
That is what me and Alex have been really waiting for.
I really want to play it.
Is a huge one, okay? So
I'm excited for
whereas
that.
you can go to the store and you're like, well, why? You go up to the employee, you say, well, why do I want a PS5? They might tell you, hey, check out Demon Souls. Hey, check out Bug Snacks. Hey, check out Astro's Playroom? No.
No.
Demon Souls, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so they also have Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition.
Yeah.
They have Dirt 5. These are all on Xbox. You got Fortnite. Thanks for that. Godfall, another exclusive.
I'm still on the fence about that.
Still on the fence
Looter
about
Yeah,
slasher.
Godfall.
it basically, like, I really hope it's not like an Anthem or something like that, like a rip-off Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't played it, but that's just my opinion right now. I'm
Yeah.
just
Right.
kind
I'm
of
not
on the
super
fence.
The way
excited.
I look at Godfall, it reminds me so much of Rise of Rome, or whatever that shit was called. Right? Is Godfall the Sony PlayStation's Rome? You know, Rise, because
See.
yeah, it's like average at best. It
It's
tries to show off a
Yeah.
tiny bit of what the console's capable of, but I just don't feel like it's like this
That's not a system
is utilizing the full power of the PS5 and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe a review for that. Gunya Fighter. Great.
Ooh.
King Oddball, great. Maneater, great. These are on Xbox. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles
Yeah, see?
Morales.
Ooh, all
Miles
glorious 10 hours of it.
Morales.
Yeah, so this one is another exclusive. So again, at the store, they might say, well, what games do I pick up? Grab Demon Souls and grab Spider-Man Miles Morales is probably what they would say to you. I didn't grab that one. They were sold out. They're literally
Really?
Buy
sold
it
out.
digitally.
Digital.
So now
download
I
that.
gotta
Digital.
get digital. So apparently that's probably Miles Morales is probably the one that's selling it. There was only like 2 of these left too, so those are selling really good
Yeah.
too. But so anyways, Spider-Man remastered, nobody cares. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, nobody cares. It's also on the Xbox. NBA 2K21.
Yay.
No Man's Sky: The Next Generation. But it's much better, but like these are old games. Observer System Redux, that was also on the Xbox. Nobody cared. Overcooked, All You Can Eat.
It's fun, but man.
Fun game.
The
but-
Pathless. Planet Coaster Console Edition. I decided to pass on that one. That was there on the
Why?
Yeah, they had a little a box art for it, a little box, and Poker Club.
Oh, cool.
I don't know how to play poker.
Poker Club.
But I wouldn't buy it.
Great. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. So I did pick that one up. That's another exclusive. Now again, I look at Sackboy as maybe a tiny bit more advanced and deep. Astro's Playroom, okay? Another title where you can get a little bit of what the PS5 is going to be all about, and a little whet your appetite. Now, me, as I started console life off, next-gen console life off, as an Xbot.
Oh,
I
okay.
really liked Xbox. We're not talking about the nostalgic consoles. But, so I don't really give a shit about Sackboy. Like, he never became a
A
household
staple.
name.
No.
I
No.
played
Same.
PlayStation. I didn't care that much.
You
about
were a
Sackboy.
PlayStation
I
guy. and you
honestly,
didn't even give
no,
a
the
shit
same.
about
I got
Sackboy.
my PlayStation. I tried that game. I was like,
It's
that's
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
But it's not
But-
something like, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so again, I think we all feel the same way about Sackboy.
Yes.
It's more like, I'm just buying this to have something to play.
Yeah.
Honestly. I'm not excited about it as I am, say, something like that. I'm actually even more excited to play Godfall than I am Sackboy. But it might actually be that Sackboy is the
Yeah, I
better
would say
title than Godfall.
more enticing. Than,
Okay, and then we have Warhammer Chaos Bane Slayer Edition. That's a game that already came out. Watch Dogs Legion, again, a game that already came out. It's on Xbox Series X, but at least on Xbox Series X, it's like, this is one of the ones you need to buy. On
Crash?
PlayStation, this is like, hey, we just have this extra game. Do you want to buy it? And then WRC9. So both of the racing games, Dirt 5 and WRC9, are on both consoles.
not much of a racer.
So that is unfortunately no Ratchet and Clank. That one
or
looks
what was it? The other one?
freaking
Oh,
amazing.
you have the other one, right? PS4, the Knack. right?
No,
Yes.
there's no Knack 3.
There's no Knack?
No Knack 3. No Forbidden West, you know, the Horizon
yes.
Zero Dawn. No Gran Turismo and Ratchet and Clank. Those are obviously coming later. But in terms of, you know, launch lineup, where would you rank this in a star
I
rating?
gave
out of
this
5?
a 2.
Out of 5, right? 2
2
out
out
of
of
5.
5.
Everyone, yeah.
We can't do half points, so I'm probably just going to give this like a 3. The only thing is like, okay, cool. Godfall is exclusive. It looks okay. I'm more excited about Demon and Miles Morales for now.
Spider-Man.
But yeah.
Well, Godfall
So-
you can play on the PC too, right? Or is it only PlayStation? I think you can play
I
that.
think it's
Yeah.
PlayStation
okay.
exclusive,
No,
isn't
it's,
it?
I think it's PC.
Oh, it's
isn't
on
it?
PC?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
on PC.
So
I would just say a 3. 1 point. Like,
Right, right.
Not even.
It's
Yeah.
kind of, would you characterize it as a really strong lineup, a good lineup, an
No.
average lineup, or a weak lineup, or a bad lineup?
Average. This is average.
Average
line. This
lineup.
was below average. That's why I
below
gave it a
bad
2. This
lineup.
is just an average, so a 3.
It's a non-existent lineup. I think I gave it a 1 star. I
think
wanted to give it a
probably-
0,
Yeah,
but
I think
couldn't.
I gave it a 2. I
Go
was
ahead.
too
So
generous.
I gave
on it.
Xbox a 2. I think they had a super weak like with all the delays with no Halo. I think that they're kind of in trouble. PlayStation's not much better. I think they are better, but they're not much better. I mean, without Spider-Man, which is a half a game, and Demon Souls, which is the only thing I'm really excited about, like they would be in Xbox's case. They'd be in the 2 territory. So Demon Souls is going to lift them up from the 2 to the 3.
Okay.
It's
That's what I
average.
said
I think this
too.
is
Yeah.
absolutely average. But since we're not doing 2.5,
Right.
then I'm going to give them a 3. That
Correct.
they didn't. There's not a whole lot of reason to buy this for me right now, other than to play Demon Souls.
Yeah.
and even then,
It's
I'll
just
wait.
barely acceptable, honestly.
Yeah.
I think both of the consoles have probably suffered a little bit from
Oh,
the
for sure.
pandemic,
Yeah.
the delays to gaming. It's not necessarily their fault, and no, it's not their fault in terms of the pandemic. So it's a bummer, but I think a little bit is more at play than in the pandemic. And in the case of like Halo and Vampire Masquerade, some of these other games that probably should be
Cyberpunk.
out around now. Cyberpunk, I mean,
Yeah.
And so yeah, I am also going to go ahead and rate it a 3 star out of 5 star. I agree with you. So you're looking at 5, 5, 3 on all the categories for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox. To review, it was for me. It was a 2 in aesthetics, 5 in power, just like the PlayStation, but a 1 in launch lineups. Well, let me review this. Let me think here. If the Xbox is a
Yeah,
it's
the
a two,
Xbox
yeah,
is
it's
basically
that's
going
it.
for nostalgia values. Yeah, we got all these cool
Right.
games on Game Pass.
Okay.
Check it out.
So I think our rating system has probably confused people. So I would
Probably.
like to probably, give an early rating on the console. Obviously, we want to plug this thing in. We want to play on it for a long time before
Yep.
we give it a score. That's why we are kind of just giving it. This is our first impressions, guys.
Yeah, for titles and aesthetics.
In order
that's
for
it.
me to fully review something, I need to put some serious hours into both of these consoles and to kind of give you a better idea of which one I would rather play on. But all feeling for me is going towards the PS5, honestly, because this thing, it feels a little auxiliary. It feels like I don't really need it. I mean, I could just use my PC for everything. So it kind of just
I still
feels
have my Xbox One for the Game Pass and everything,
Yeah.
which I'm still using.
an
which-
extension of that.
Yeah.
I love the Game Pass, and I'm going to stay subscribed to the Game Pass. So
Same.
that's kind of
Same.
what Xbox has done for me. And they're saying, hey, here's a new console that you can also play your Game Pass games on. And I'm like, that's great. And and we have that controller with the X Cloud. That's the X factor here that we're not talking about. Sony does not, have that, or this X Cloud system where I
You're
can
left
play
behind on
all of
that
my Xbox
aspect.
games on the go. I could take this, I can clip that to that. I have it over there somewhere. And so that's the X factor with the Xbox. Get it? X factor with the Xbox. Whereas Sony is focusing on the hardcore gamer, they're focusing on the exclusives, and they're focusing on the badass games. And that's
they're
where I've
taking
always
everything
been.
from Call of Duty.
I've always been there. So when the Xbox was beaten up on the PlayStation, in my opinion, you know, in the Xbox 360 days, I was with the Xbox 360. Now I think times have shifted a little bit. Xbox lost their way with the Kinect and with the television and the Price is Right and all this other bullshit, Entertainment Center. Lost focus of the games, and PlayStation kind of took that up, that mantle. I got into the PlayStation franchises, and I was experienced a whole new world, essentially, if you remember my Killzone review. And I think only just now is the Xbox realizing their mistake, and they are now correcting. They're saying, okay, well, now we're going to buy the Bethesda. Now we're going to shore up our first-party studios. We're going to start cranking out the games. So I think it's a little too early to tell. You know, Sony versus Xbox. I think maybe mid to late game you're gonna see some great Xbox stuff. But right now, I do like and prefer the PS5 and the strategy they've been going with, and some of the titles promised for that game, that system, as we go into the early console wars, the opening salvos, so to speak. And frankly, both sides have some pretty weak opening salvos, and that is because 2020 has been a dumpster fire, essentially. So, and that went towards the consoles themselves. Anyways, very excited to plug this thing in and play it. We will be doing that on upcoming streams, so stay tuned to twitch.tv/AngryJoe Show, where we're going to start playing some of these games, Demon Souls, Godfall, you know, Sackboy Astros.
OG will never die.
Never die.
Yeah, so very, very, sure.
5 push-ups per death.
Looking forward to that. Same as with the Xbox, we picked up Yakuza
and Tetris.
And Tetris. So we'll see you then.
Yeah.
All right, guys. And I'm gonna go and review some of the Mandalorian, as it's coming up next. And all right, guys, thank y'all so much for coming out and participating in this unboxing and giving our first impressions, just purely from the lineups and the systems. Okay, we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Bye.